Dana Henson, that's one of the future players of FEU when she starts conditioning and maturing as a player. In 2 years' time, that girl's going to blossom into a star here for the Tamaraws.
Meanwhile, let's take a look at Giselle C. going for that drop.
Well, sabi natin hindi raw masyado nabibigyan ng credit.
So, gagawa siya ng
ng agaw pansin na play. The setters this year, maiba lang tayo ng usapan and have done an incredible job for their teams. Jem Ferrer, of course, has matured into this an incredible setter for Ateneo, and really has a lot to do with how Ateneo has been attacking this year. There are so many variations now in that Ateneo offense compared to previous years. And then the rookie for La Salle, Esperanza.
Also doing an excellent job.
Yes.
And then, of course, you have Giselle C.
Another point for the Lady Tamaraws.
So, I mean, yeah, tip your hats off to these girls. Whether they're veterans or rookies, they have really come alive. Now, Coach Francis has decided to dig into the bench. Byron
for Mina
Aganon.
Buki Saliban for
Sullivan will move out for Salibad. There's rarely seen action here. Ano, naghahanap ng alas si Coach Francis.
Let's see, though, if this combination will work.
Kaine Pomoceno. Now will serve.
To serve Kaine Pomoceno.
7, serving 14. I mean, when you talk about these two teams in the coming year, next year or 2 years from now, you're not only talking about this new batch, but a batch of players who are going to come in for them.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
And recruitment now for volleyball. I mean, coaches really, go out of their way to recruit players. They go to the yung mga, even provincial games.
Far flung.
Yep.
Oh, a facial served up by Rosemary Vargas to Kai Nepomuceno, who did not see that coming.
Ito si Vargas, still very young, but already one of the key or the dependable players that Coach Ness has, currently ranked number 7.
Correct.
Best scorer.
Back set. This is look at Magsumbol. Did you see her go up for that? That's an amazing player. Lefty. Look at the combination on this very young team playing like they've been playing for years already. And the attitude as they go into the second technical timeout ahead. This is Vargas with the kill on Kai Nepomuceno. And then another spot so open for National University. Combination play that was Rojas, the lefty, killing that ball. Amazing batch of players. Exciting, actually. Exciting. If you're Coach Ness, you're excited. And you know he's got a couple of players up his sleeve still.
You know, you have a young team. They still have 5 playing years. And if they're playing like this,
already,
only in their first year, wow, imagine.
And then you have Rachel Andakis, who's part of the coaching staff, who's helping you out too. Back set.
Even that scores them a point. Magsumbol, only 16 years old. Actually, they're 2 of the youngest is Henson and Magsumbol.
Look at the air time on that girl. Kathleen Magsumbol. She can stay up there. Really whack that ball. And the offense is coming from all directions,
And for Giselle C, it must be a field day today. I mean, no matter where, back, front, middle, you know that you have an attacker.
The serve, okay, Saliban.
And they're loving the game now.
Oh, of course.
They don't care about the TV coverage now. They don't care about the people watching. They're in a little bit of a zone. And I think as you go on, as Kathleen Magsumbol just making us look good on that kill.
Substitution,
the reach
for
the height of that jump. It's such a small player. She's the smallest there on the front line.
Actually, if you look at her live, if you see her in person, you'll see that in terms of height,
Ang liit.
Maliit lang siya eh.
So stocky.
But, you know, when she jumps, man.
Amazing athlete. Joy to watch. Joy to watch. I was about to say, and you have experienced this. I'm sure I want you to tap into your
Point for
former
FEU.
player experience. And
It's a
as you
back
go
row player
on
for
playing,
National
how many years did you play for
National
yourself?
University
Four
Lady
years, right?
Bulldogs.
I'll get to that point in a bit. Let's listen to an NU timeout first.
Kabila, ano ba? Hindi naman ganyan ang tinetraining mo. Ninenervyos ka na naman ba? Naka-expose ka na sa lasal. Hindi naman ganyan ang laro mo. Okay. 19-8. Meron pang humahabol sa ganyan. Huwag kayong mawala ng pag-asa. Don't stop. We need receive. Kinakargahan nila. Kaya nga pinakakargahan ko yung service kahapon eh. Naintindihan? So, kailangan bumaba kayo. Ihatid nyo yung... I-deliver nyo dun sa setter yung bola. Hey, Enyo. Pasok, pasok.
Very basic instructions in the timeout. Obviously, yesterday they're trying to work on the service. You know, we talked about that before, and
Yep.
sometimes it's as simple as having a really good serve to get those cheap points.
That's true because if you have that strong serve, mahihirapan mag-receive yung kalaban. Then you take away, you know, a little bit of their chance to execute a good play.
Or an automatic point pa nga minsan.
Could be service ace.
So going back to that question that I wanted to ask you, Anne, after your first or second year, you develop some sort of an ability to block out the crowd already, ano, and concentrate and focus on your own game. Dahil syempre, pag bago ka, the TV coverage, the people watching, your family, friends.
Well, in our case, in the past,
Yeah.
actually, there wasn't TV coverage
Yeah,
yet
yes.
when I came in. But the pressure there really is that you're playing with the veterans already. So you're the only young player there.
Okay,
You're pressured
yes.
to perform the same
Yes.
level that they are.
Monkey.
And even when you get into training, like I'm sure a lot of these players can relate to that. Pagpasok mo, of course, all of your teammates sanay na with the training that they have. But when you go in, your training in high school is different from college.
correct.
So iba yung you have to work double time.
Shakey's fast serve, Shakey's, it's fun family pizza. So you're trying to say also, other than what you've mentioned there, is that these girls have it harder these days with the
with the
attention.
TV coverage, attention, and people are talking about them
Correct.
now. Back in the day when I was still playing, I mean, volleyball
Kayo.
was just, it was just the community, but now it's all different. I mean, even the teams, they have fans following them, and, you know, people really talk about them.
And in this day and age, the digital age, where feedback is quick, you know, on Twitter and Facebook, where they can make comments right away and blogs and all these threads. So these girls, in the next 2 or 3 years, will develop that ability to block everything out and concentrate on what's going on just in the court, where some players find it, or some players treat it actually as their sanctuary, you know?
Huddle. You will not correct your mistakes. Nangyari na natin yan sa practice. Ngayon, i-correct nyo ngayon. Okay, naintindihan. Okay, gumalaw tayo ng maayos. Isalba natin. Iangat natin yung score. Paano natin sasalbahin yan? Gumalaw kayo ng maayos. Kaya pangit na maganda, palo mo. Ang importante, kailangan pumuntos kayo.
Tulong-tulong na lang! Tulong!
Black ha? Enyo!
Ano lang mo napansin ko dito sa NU in the last 4 games really is parang nawala yung pagka-loose nila. Yung pagka, di ba, parang hindi na nga sila ngumingiti ngayon eh.
Whereas before, they used to really enjoy the game. You see them smiling. It may be because of the pressure that they're under now.
Nagkabaliktaran na. Itong FEU naman ang naging naranasan ngayon. Nararanasan nila yung what NU felt in the first round. It's part of sport. You start winning, expectations really come with them. And that's part of dealing with it also.
But dealing with it is something that they also have to learn.
Yeah, correct. Oh. Magsumbol. Morada. Oh, slow on the recovery, but they're able to save that. But a free ball here for FEU. They're ahead by 6. Oh! Did that touch the line? Yes, it did. I'm looking at Maricar Nepomuceno, who was all smiles in the first round. I have not seen her come out with a grin even here. this game. And I'm not only talking about this game, in recent games.
And it seems different also how she moves because she seems to have lost the steam that she had in the first round. Normally, if you give the ball to her, high percentage of killing the ball. But this time around, you see her commit errors more often.
She was, I think, at number 3, her highest ranking. Before, bumagsak na siya, nag 2 or 3, ano? Bumagsak na siya to 4. Now another free ball. And it seems like FEU is a team that you don't want to give free balls to anymore. You feel that about the LaSalles, you feel that about the USTs and Ateneo.
But now even for FEU, and it's nice to see a young team have such variety in terms of offense. And hindi sila kinakabahan eh. You'll see them have yung mga X-plays inside.
And it's nice to be lucky too.
In terms of
like
getting that ace.
Magaling na. Siniswerte pa.
Vargas is such a find for Coach Ness.
Ito naman, they have to harness this girl's ability. This girl's so strong.
She will be the next Cherry May Vivas.
Correct. It reminds me so much of Cherry May when she was new. Look at that. FEU is looking at an elite team here, 23-14. And
then if you don't know and if you didn't follow volleyball and you look at this team play, you wouldn't even know that they are rookies.
Young, yes, that's right. It's another free ball. You better be prepared. See.
Oh, poor setup.
Score is 15, serving 23. Coach Nespa Millar has stood up throughout this first set. Henson.
Look at Henson.
Wow. Through the block.
And you really see the difference. From when she started, she lacked power. Now it's still not as strong, but the technique is there.
Correct. Which gives you obviously more power. Now she has to develop conditioning in the off season rather. Sumbol sends it to the net.
Napiling si Coach Ness.
Isa na lang eh. But Coach Ness is trying to be a perfectionist with them at an early stage of their career.
And you see that Coach Ness is already trying to break those bad habits that he sees from the players.
Correct.
Better start it as early as now.
Para hindi maidala. Morada. Oh, great dig. But they couldn't contain it. And FEU steam rolls over NU, National U, in the first set of this exciting match between two very young teams. 25-16. Back in a moment for second set action here at the arena in San Juan.